All right, what's going on? Salon Brown, aka Billy the Kid. Happy New Year. No, I am 8 days late, but better late than never. So, hope y'all are doing well. Uh, 2022 was a good year, man. Got a lot of stuff done, a lot of deals, and a lot of bases played, and got to collab and meet up with a whole bunch of a new group of people that I probably wouldn't have met had this YouTube thing never been a thing. So for you watching and growing the channel and all that good stuff, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Hopefully 2023 goes better than what 2022 was. I didn't know what it was going to be like. There was a lot of restrictions as far as moving around and trying to make stuff happen, but y'all are here, and I thank you. This is 10 o'clock, and I debated whether or not I was going to even do a bass hang because, you know, sometimes, family time is more important than, making music or playing music and stuff. It's weird, but I'm a parent and an adult, so can't be having fun all the time, unfortunately. At least that's what they tell me. So, but yeah, we're here. It is the 8th for the Sigmas that watch this channel. Happy J9, Go Mob, 1914. I'm a member, obviously, of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated. And yeah, 109 years of brotherhood, scholarship, and service. It's dope. Dope to have, dope to be a part of. And the connections that I made with the organization has held me down from every place I moved to. So go mob to the frat. Those that know. So there you go. Wore the shirt. It's fresh pressed and stiff, scratchy on my chest. So I may swap out of that quickly. It's scratchy. Yeah, but I had to do something. I had to wear something. And me just doing the normal tiki back there, it just doesn't cut it like that. You know what I'm saying? Could have popped up with the cane. Kane's back there. My old standby. She's back there. Could have pulled up with that. But yeah. But I'm glad, everybody's here. Is here. And for the 9 that have joined me off top, thank you so much. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see where this thing goes. I actually want to have y'all help me out with something. So I have this bass here, right? Y'all seen it on the channel. I've had it on the channel a few times doing upgrades to it. This is my sub Stingray bass. I've upgraded it with the Aguilar AG4M pickup here and a Audaire preamp. So it's still the one volume situation because it's only one pickup, but there's a high mid, low mid, treble, and bass configuration, and it's all still 9 volts and stuff like that. That's not the problem. That's the dope part. The problem is I haven't changed these strings in about probably a year since the last video it's been on there, and I picked it up and played it, and I was like, why is it so rough? That's because there's rust on my strings. So we're gonna go ahead and swap those bad boys out. But before we do, let's give a listen to how it sounds with 1.5 year old strings, because that's really what it ends up being. So let's do that. Oh, got it on mute. We got some effects on. Okay. Let's throw some stank on it. no stank on it. Yeah, man. So yeah, let me go ahead and do this because I may end up doing some funky stuff later, and I would like to, have it so I can mess with it later. So who knows? Yep, good to go there. Let's do that. And also, let me hop in these comments to see what y'all got going. All right, Andrew McClure, what's going on, man? How you doing? Oh, thank you. What are your thoughts on overdrive? I particularly don't use it. I don't play rock music, in which where I feel like it would be most common. I don't play that very often, but the functionality of it is really cool. It adds a different dynamic to your plan, so that's really dope. Is it worth it to, check them out and source them and play with them and see what your thing is? Yeah, absolutely. But having stacking overdrive pedals and all that stuff for bass, I don't feel like it's necessary. So if you run across one that gives you a overdrive plus maybe something else, maybe like a chorus or something like that, or maybe an octaver or a fuzz combination, absolutely. I don't personally have an overdrive pedal at the present moment, so not that I know of, but I do need to do this pedal board series, and I got pedals in a box, and I don't know what they are because I don't really use them out in gigs very often anymore since I got the Fender Rumble back there, and I can just stack that pedal there. So that's an idea. There may be something. There may be something in there. So thank you, Andrew. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes. What a nice surprise. Appreciate you being awake because it's late. It's 10 o'clock where I am right now. So I appreciate you dropping in, prop. Appreciate that. Happy New Year as well. Bass clef connoisseur, happy New Year. All right. Oh, happy New Year. Happy New Year. You know what I'm saying? Floyd, Lay, what's happening? Howdy doody. Starting off the year with the flu, bro. That's tough. Hope you get better. Get better soon. Get better very soon. I'm not gonna say hope you get better. Get better soon. Bully, what is that pick guard? This is a cool little ditty. It's kind of like a zebra type situation. It's pretty trippy, but it adds a like from afar. It looks like it's kind of like gray and black or whatever, but it does the whole tuxedo thing really well, and kind of complements different. I liked it, so I seen it and I was like, yeah, let's throw that bad boy on there. Let's see. Just got a micro tubes copy. It's got a preamp. Okay, cool. Congrats. Big Muff pop pedal into Sans amp. Its face, I'm guessing is its face melting gold. Funny you should say that. I actually don't know if this does it, but I've been holding on to this for about a year and I will give it back to its owner. But this demo and review is coming. Mark my words. This demo and review is going to be legit and it's going to be fun. There's going to be drums involved. Volume, blend, tone, sustain, gate, crossover, LPF. Yeah. I'm going to have some fun messing with this. This is going to be cool. Yeah. So we'll see how this goes whenever Bull throws together a pedal board or just does this by itself. That's going to be fun. I've never really got to get down with one of them, and it's still unpackaged. It's still there, sealed. I haven't even opened it yet. So I need to do this so that I can give this back to the owner because this isn't my pedal. And I've been holding on to it for far too long. So yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Bully, what did Santa bring you? I have a whole lot of opportunities. One of which the videos is going to be coming out. It's going to be coming out tomorrow. Actually, tomorrow, from a company that I found on Instagram, and I'll give you the whole rundown of all that. It's about a 5-minute video. It's pretty cool, and I'll be demoing some more stuff from them, and we'll see how this thing goes. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely probably gonna purchase another item from them because it came out really well. Like, I liked it a lot. So that's going to be a thing. Y'all stay tuned for that. It's going to be dropping tomorrow at probably 9 o'clock, 9 my time. So yeah. Let's see. Sweet. Can I join your vid? I don't really mind. Yeah, why not? Let's see. How do I do that? So let me do this number. Copy that over. And then I will put it here. And this is an open invitation for anybody. Just don't be weird because I will kick you from the stream. Don't be weird. I'll kick you from the stream. Chris Morris, hello. Hello, how you doing? All right. Y'all let me know if y'all actually see the link to get into StreamYard. I do realize this could possibly be a very bad situation. Very bad can of worms I'm opening. I realize that now more than I probably, yeah. We'll see how this goes. Okay. Remember, don't be weird because I'll kick you and I won't have any problem. All right, man.
I like to show off some of my stuff too, if you don't mind.
No, I don't. I don't mind at all. You got the floor. Don't be weird.
No, it's okay. I won't be weird.
All
the
right, cool.
Day thing was, or the Happy New Year thing was a little weird, but yeah. I'm like, happy birthday, just to be a little bit strange, you know.
Yeah, I mean, strange is fine. Weird is off-putting.
Yeah, I know. Sorry if I'm a little bit weird, you know. So.
Hey, I'm weird. I'm large and black and listen. I watch anime and I don't see anything wrong with Nickelback. That's a hot take.
Oh, that's not bad. Yeah.
Anyway,
good production. It's really good.
I've never worn leather straps. If that makes me a little bit better, I'm just, you know. Yeah. I did have a wallet chain.
Oh, really?
It was a phase. It was a phase.
Okay.
It's phase. Middle school. Go ahead.
So I monster in this. This is a 70s jazz style Squire, and it's got a tone monster in it with the switch. This was a pain butt to wire, but it was so fun. And you know, I got it wired up. The tone switch allows you to go between tone off, full tone, and preamp on. It's got the variable mid sweep. And the funny thing, like Johnny Lee Long always does his videos where the preamp's off. Now I get it because this thing boosts at D10. I'm not even joking. It boosts at D10.
All right, so let me ask you some questions. Let me ask you some questions right now. So hold it up a little bit more.
Yeah.
What explain the knobs one more time?
Sure. So you got your volume right here.
Yeah.
You got your end. I got that set to the neck pickup, but I can set it to the bridge and middle. This is the mid and low high and middle, if that makes any sense. So it's a parametric EQ. Sort of like your Stingray there.
But it's a one knob type deal, or is it a stacked knob? Is it stacked? Is it a stacked knob, or is it
stacked?
Okay.
It's stacked. You can see it. It's stacked. As well as the treble and bass knob. And you see how I made a hole for the for the switch, and I put it off by a little bit so it didn't fit.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's the switching and whatnot. I'll show you the sound if you want to hear that. It's not going to be terribly good, but we'll try it out, see where we get.
Let me ask you this: what amp are you coming through?
Oh, that's perfect. I'm glad you asked that. I was about to show you that. This is a vintage 80s amp.
Is that a Music Man?
Yeah, it's a Music Man. I got it for $200.
Ooh, congratulations on that steal.
Yeah, it was a steal. My buddy Jerry had it over at the farmer's market. He was just, I saw it and I was like, I'll take that. Almost instantly. I was like, I'll take that shit right now.
Take my money. Take my money.
Take my money. Take my money. But anyway, let's turn this on.
Yeah, go for it.
Bass playing's not that good, but I also got Cobalt flat wounds on this, so it's a little bright. Mind if I plug my channel at all? Yeah, you can come follow me at Big Guy 3 with the 2 X's in it, or 4 X's actually. My name's Andrew McClure, by the way, if anybody doesn't know me. I have a whole channel of videos of bass guitars and computer stuff, video games. I even did Super Mario 64 B3313 recently, and that's gotten like 300 views. That's not typical.
Yeah.
You might have seen my highest view video. It's the BC bass, acoustic bass video. Not sure if you saw that, but
yeah, no. If it's acoustic bass, I did not follow it. But if you like it, great.
Oh yeah, I used to like it, but you know, I ripped the frets out of it, and eventually I just sold it. You know, I didn't really had no use for it.
So here's the thing. This is my only beef, and it has no shot to you. It's strictly just me.
What's up?
I don't see the purpose of an acoustic bass. The frequencies are so low that you can't hear it when there's an acoustic next to you.
Yeah, exactly.
So what's the purpose of it? So that's just me. And
it's completely useless. And I have an upright, and I love my upright. It's amazing. You know,
at least it has a purpose, and you could put a piezo in it, and you can mic it, and it's good. You know.
Yeah, yeah. I already have a realist pickup for it. I wish I could show it to you, but that'd be like a whole
thing. I get it. Yeah. All right. So tell me a little bit more about the amp. Can you bring the phone a little bit closer to the amp?
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of mid frequencies on it. This is not the guitar one. This is actually a bass amp. Yeah. So check this out. You got treble, you got your mids. I like it at about 2K or so. Goes all the way to 4K, goes down to 170. You got your bass, 67, which is sort of your low bass. And then 180 is your low mids, or just about 5/10's a nasty frequency that just kind of pops out. 1.4K is the one that you like, or at least the one I like, that gives it more clarity, sort of the vocal range sort of thing. And then 3. Basically treble.
Yeah, high mid type deal.
Line out here. So you got a line out, you got your single volume, so you don't have any gain. That kind of stinks, but
you have so much tonal versatility that's there that you kind of don't need it.
Yeah, basically. And I also running through a Yamaha PA speaker here.
Interesting.
If anybody saw my latest video, I was complaining about this K&K audio speaker.
Okay.
It was
that's a 15?
Yeah, it's 15. Both of these are 15s.
Okay. So I'm gonna guess that it doesn't have a tweeter on it.
This one has a tweeter.
The other one?
No, the other one doesn't have a tweeter.
That's probably why you don't like it.
Well, I mean, that's not the reason why I don't like it. The reason I don't like it is because it's been acting up on me. So it's cutting in and out. It needs what it needs is to take a little file and put it into the jack and basically mess around with it a few times, scrape the corrosion off, and that'll probably fix it.
Yeah, probably you might need to resolder it. I guess he disappeared. Well, that's pretty cool. You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Timed out a second.
Got you.
But I also got this amp right here that's going into my Mac Pro and whatnot. I even got a Behringer interface here too.
Okay.
So I can record. It's a basic interface, but it does its job.
Okay.
And then here's the deepen effects. I'll show you that to you real quick. Here's the distortion. Actually, the distortion doesn't work without the preamp. So no distortion without preamp. Kind of funky, right?
Yeah, it's got like a Arabic type thing happening.
Yeah.
All right, so
yeah.
Again, you got to bring the camera in to see the dials on it because I've never seen that before.
Yeah, this is like a $70 pedal. I just got it today, so I've been messing with it and
click
it's
it
got
off.
also
Click the lights off. I can't see.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Sorry about that.
All right.
But yeah,
right.
This is a really nice pedal. You got a master volume. Here's your blend, which allows you to go between the dry signal and then the distorted signal. So I have that just cracked a little bit. And then you got your level, which kind of boosts things. And then you finally got your drive here. So I have that set a little bit before middle. And then you got your bass, which you really need to crank up unless you got the grunt switch enabled. So if you don't have that enabled, you're not going to get enough bass. Following me so far?
Yeah.
Okay. So then you got two switches for each of the mids. You get 3 options for each of the mids. That's the most versatile part of this thing. That's why you would want it. So, I really recommend you try it out,
Okay. Do you have a video that you've already done?
Yeah, I just posted it. So if anybody wants to go check that out, go ahead and watch my BS video.
So this is what I'll do. I'll actually you do it. Whenever we finish this and I go on to the next person that's in queue, go ahead and just type in your thing in the chat, and then the people that are here can go and check you out. Cool?
Sweet. Cool.
All right, man.
Yeah,
appreciate you showing me your stuff.
Yeah, no problem. I'm happy to show you stuff.
Yeah.
Hope I can be on time soon. I'd love showing off my stuff. One last thing I'll show you real quick while I'm here is this EQ pedal that I never use, but I have it. I also have a boom amp for my upright, as well as a custom. Custom. Yeah, I got a custom amp from those guys, and it's like a solid state sort of thing. I use that for my church gigs. So
cool.
See me on Providence Presbyterian if you look for that.
All right. There was a question that was on here, and I lost it.
Is it for
me?
You
see the screen? Yeah, it's for you. So I guess they're talking about the Music Man.
It has 2 6L6s, I think. I'm not sure, but I think it has 2 6L6s in it. It's a really nice set. I don't think I'd ever give it up unless somebody offered me like $2,000 for it. And even then, that'd be a little
You
low.
gotta still. That's a solid. As long as the valves don't burn out, that's a solid amp. Like so.
I mean, that's not that big of a deal, honestly, in my opinion.
Okay.
It's even got a line out on it too. It's got a quarter-inch line out on it, which is really helpful. If this ever goes, then you can always switch it to the line out. And I guess the wires are covering this up, but you got a pre-EQ and post-EQ on here as well. And you can dial so that you get the right amount of level with each of them.
Cool.
I got the drive pedal on here. It's set to post-EQ. I usually set it to pre-EQ, though. And if you set it in the middle, nothing comes out. So there's not both signals coming in. It's just nothing.
All right. Well, that was dope. I appreciate you dropping in, man, showing me your stuff, man. I like what you're doing.
Yeah, I got one more thing, if you don't mind me showing that, too.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, sweet. All right. It's not customized that much. Oh, and I like to have like a really low action on my basses. I have them at like 4/64.
Okay.
So that's where you like yours.
I usually do low, but I don't have a gauge. I just go by feel. I don't. Yeah.
Baroque, really nice gauge that you can buy for like $5. They got all sorts of measurements on there. It'd be the perfect gauge for you. And if you want to upgrade, you can always mechanics roller. I got a mechanics roller just earlier today, and it works great. It's way more accurate than the Baroque thing, but still, it's either is great. Anyway, I'll go get the other bass, and then there's one more after that if you want to look at it. All right. Hold on to your butts.
Oh, do not be weird.
Okay. This one. Right
Okay,
here.
Ibanez looks like
SR306E.
Yeah. Okay.
I want to put a tone monster in it, but yeah, it's basically stock. I had to do a fret level on it, so it's got little bits of Sharpie on the fretboard, but it's easier than you would think doing the fret leveling. You can do it yourself.
Okay.
If an idiot like me can do it, you can do it. So
I work on all my bases, so I'm pretty stupid.
Yeah. Hope you don't mind me saying this, but you use a bastard file in order to file down the frets. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
So that's the tool. If anybody's interested in doing fret leveling, that's an awesome tool to use. Just lightly put it on there and then scrape away. As long as you have like Sharpie and it's bright, that really helps.
Yeah.
And then you get like a cheap fret file like I got. I got one over here somewhere.
I got all sorts. I love everything about this.
It's great.
So let me ask you this: What made you spring for this bass? Because I think this one is what, $400 or so.
Yeah, it's like $400. Yeah.
Okay, so I think the next level is what, 505.
Yeah, I got the 505, but I didn't like it. Didn't sound right. I hated it. Even though it was the E, I just hated the tone. So I went back to this one, and it sounds way better. Surprise, surprise.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay. I had a 506, and the only reason why I don't have it now is because Marcus Miller came out with a bass 5 months after I bought my 506. So I was like, I need this bass, and I traded it in.
Was it a PJ?
No, it was when they first came out. Like it's not one of my first biggest videos, but it's one of those videos that pop that
Yeah,
I ended up getting a deal with Sire for a few bases and started demoing their stuff. And
that's
yeah,
yeah.
so it was one of those videos that pops, and I was like, I love it. But there are times when I'm like, man, I really wish I had this 506 because that was my piccolo bass. So instead of tuning
Oh,
it
oh,
EADG,
I know what you mean. It's with an F.
yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I was doing
That's
chords. I was doing chords and all that stuff, pissing off the guitar player while I was playing bass lines. That was what I used it for. I do like improv gigs, and then I'd finally get like they go around doing solos or whatever, and I finally get my time, and then I just go right into the guitars area. I didn't no pass go, don't collect $200, go straight to the dusty end of the guitar, and I'm there playing chords, running chords, and he's just
I'm dying over here. Oh my goodness. He's just out of it, you
oh
know.
yeah, oh yeah. I did a thing where I played my bass, and I used to carry a ditto looper,
Oh
right?
really?
Yeah, I used to carry it like in my gig situation. I had a little setup, and I had an envelope filter, and I chained it into a ditto looper, and then it goes to the amp. So what I would end up doing is it would be my solo time. I would play that bass line, and then lock in the ditto, and I
And
got it locked in with the drummer. And then
playing and
from there, I click it again, and then now I'm in the dusty end. So now I'm playing bass and
oh okay.
also lead, and he's just sitting there, kind of like, what the hell is happening? And I
Wouldn't you
just click it off, and then fade right on back to where I was.
wouldn't you turn it on and then go get a coffee or something? Like that seems like the best use for it, you know. You
Well,
just
I would do, I
walk
would
away,
like, so
come back,
the
and then
gig that I was playing, I would it was like kind of like a poetry and sip type deal, and then in between we'd have jam session. So like I would catch a vibe with the poet that was doing their thing, right? And then I just play a series of chords and then build on it, and then the drummer would just leave. So I would put in the bass line using the E string and the F string as my
oh
bass and snare, right?
right,
And
right.
then
Yeah,
I'd
slap.
lock in that groove, and then I come with the chords, and then I have a 3-piece that's playing, and then after that's done, I would turn it down just a little bit on the ditto looper, and then set my bass down, pick up my drink, and then just walk off. And then he was like, "Who's playing right now? Who's playing?" I was like, "Oh, that's
Yeah,
me.
exactly.
That's me."
Yeah.
And then he or she would get to the end, and I just walk back on stage, and then they would introduce themselves, and I would just turn it all the way down slowly, click it off.
Nice.
Next groove, please.
Anyway, I got to show you the next bass, which is one of the dream basses. You know, it's a really muddy bass, so hopefully you'll appreciate this one.
All right.
I got this for $600 something. It's a great bass.
Wait, what is that?
A modern player tell.
That's a Fender, right? Wait, back it
Yeah,
up.
my only Fender.
Let me see. Wait, stop. Let me see the headstock. That's a Telecaster. Oh.
Yeah, this is great. I would love to send this to Lobster, but you know, I don't know how that all would work. You know, he would love
you
to.
You go on Instagram and you say, "Hey, here's a picture of the bass. I want to send this to you to demo," and he'll tell you how that works because that's what he does. I do that too, but that's nice. Turn it around.
Yeah, then like somewhere in right here. So it's got a little dent there, but other than that,
Nobody
it's
cares
like
about that.
bone stock basically. It's got dirt.
2Ps. That's 2P pickups.
Yeah, basically it's a 2P humbucker style pickup. So yeah, and it's in the right position. You want one of these in this position.
I mean,
that's what you want.
I don't. I slap.
No?
I don't want it there. No, I don't.
Oh, come
I have no
on.
place to put my finger. I can't
Just
slap that.
Just lower it. That's all you need to do, and you're set.
It's gonna mess up my whole groove. Now I got to move my arm back. I don't like it. That's hey, real quick though. Whenever you get off of here, email. I may send this clip to Lobster because he would love to play that bass.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
You probably send it back with new strings and all that.
Now I hope he likes the action on it. You know,
yeah,
it's great bass. I wish that this pickup was more aligned. That's the main problem with it. Is the bridge pickup is.
You should have started with this bass. I like the other two were impressive, but this is the gold piece right here.
Yeah, I know. But I love the jazz bass too much. I just love it too much.
Oh,
this is a great though. Dude. Yeah, I'll demo the tone real quick. That way you can hear it. It's just mud for days.
Mud? Wait, it's bad?
Mud. No, it's not bad. It's good.
Well, Mud's don't say mud. Mud is bad. When I say mud, I'm talking about like a Gibson, what is that? SG type of thing. Like it's just.
Well, here's the thing. If you put distortion on it, then the mud is good. See what I mean?
Okay. I'll shut up. I'll shut up. Go ahead.
This is my first time trying it with a little bit of distortion, so. Here's the neck pickup. Hear the boost. Hear things rattling. All right, let's put in the preamp and whatnot. Heck yeah.
I want to slap it so bad.
Oh, you want to hear it slap?
Yeah, slap it.
I just got down the double thumb, so I'm able to do that a little bit more consistently now. I think I'm pissing off my dad.
Well, thank you for showing me your basses, dude. I'm serious. Put in your information on here so they can go and follow you on your channel, and also send Instagram Lobster. Hey, I got this bass. I want you to check out, and then send him a picture of the bass. I'm sure he's going to respond back to you very soon.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, appreciate you, man. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Take it easy. Man. I want to slap that bass so bad. Slap that bass so bad. All right, dig it. So I already posted this here. If y'all want to drop in and do what you just seen, y'all the guy that was in queue, he dipped. So if y'all want to drop in or whatever, it's in the comments. This is the thing. Y'all pull it up, scroll back up to the top. Anybody can drop in and say what's good. Don't be weird. Don't be weird. Oh man. Let's see. All right, so let's see. Let's catch up. Dang, I am way behind, and I probably should have been talking to y'all, other people, while this was going on. But that was cool. That was 3 different basses. That was pretty solid. I'm impressed. You know what I'm saying? I think my favorite one that he showed me was probably the last one, and Behind that is the first one. Nothing wrong with the Ibanez, but just as far as them being different tonally, definitely go with the last one he showed me, and then the first one. So, but I'm a slap dude. Now I want to slap that bass. If I had the opportunity to slap it, I'd slap it unconscious. Anyway, so let's see. Exciting stuff. Bully, I'm being weird. What did I do? I mean, you know. Hey, what's cracking? Uh BC bases are doo-doo. Okay. Let's see. I play my acoustic bass through an amp is the only way I hear anything. Only way to hear anything. That's fair. I go by feel for my action too. It's not even something that I try to do, man. Like it's something that like action can make or break your opinion about a bass. Like it literally can make and break the whole experience. We've all been to a guitar shop, and then you get the bass that everybody's played on and everybody's been messing with and messing up and all that good stuff, and it never feels right. Like you're like, man, I really like how this bass looks, but it just feels horrible. Could be the action. Could be the action. Could be the action in your hand in proximity to where the strings are. It could be bowed. It could be flat. There could be dead spots. It could be twisted. This is in the store as a demo option. So it could be a lot of stuff, but most of the time it's action. Especially in the guitar centers that I've randomly dropped into to check out stuff. Action is usually the problem. And a lot of people have a lot of different feels, like preferences and stuff. So it's very different to like pick up a bass and be like, yeah, like even brand new basses, fresh out the box. Usually you got to do some TLC, some type of something to them to make them playable by your standards, whatever that means for you, you know? So that's what I've experienced in my brief time playing bass. So let's see. What did I walk into? I'm holding my butt. Walked the show and tell Bully. Been fun. That's awesome. Okay. I like that y'all are liking it, man. So that's cool. That thing is awesome. Bully, you and Lobster need to demo that Telecaster bass. Yes. Yeah. If I had the opportunity to do so, I would definitely do it. Dang it, Andrew, you got me one of them because I can't afford. Let's see. Sounds good to me. I agree the distortion made it sound better. Yeah. He's a good guy. He is real cool. Let's see. All right. Let's see. I'm not even going to put that one up. That's ridiculous. Yeah. Bots, man. Bots. Why? No. Appreciate you dropping in, Andrew. Thank you so much for showcasing what you got, man. I really dig. I dig the whole setup you got going on. I'm interested to see how that PA speaker lasts over time. You probably aren't playing it that loud, but to gig with it, I don't know. I've used it as a supplement sub. Like I've had a PVT NT 115. I think that's the name of it. One of them big bad boys, and it had like a 1/4 inch jack out that I could like run it to another situation. So I ran that to a PA speaker, like a big boy, like a 18 PA speaker cab, and it was just tucked behind the choir stand. So whenever the funk got real, I turn on my stuff, and we just pumping. I got 115 I'm sitting on because I'm a little kid, and I'm like, yeah. And then I got an 18 behind everybody that's stomping. So I don't know. Wonder what happened to that speaker. That was a solid joint. Yeah, man. Thank you, Andrew, again. Anyway, if y'all want to drop in and actually say what's up, the link to actually do it is, I'll just repost it. Oh. It is now posted. If you want to drop in, you can do that. Do not be weird. Don't be weird. And in the middle of the stream, whenever I first started, I said I actually wanted your help on something. I got a few sets of strings from the people I rock with now, SIT strings, and I kind of wanted to know, what do you think I should be throwing on this my sub bass and stuff. So kind of wondering what y'all think. These are the ones that I have. I have a set of Foundations by SIT. I have the Fusion wounds that I just showed you. And I have the Power wound joints. So I'm wondering which ones y'all think I should go with. All of them are medium light, looks like. All of them are 45 to 105. And yeah. Let's see what y'all talking about. I've got to get a camera. You can use your phone, but okay. Let's see. Flats. Oh man, I don't know. I wouldn't put flats on the music, man. That's an interesting idea, though. Some flats on there would be cool. Just watch Lobster's old smoothie video. You can make a young smoothie. I actually do have flats in there. I got some labellas, and I don't know. I don't know that I would want to do that. And then flats don't ever fall. They don't ever get old, because the deader they get, the more flat they sound, which is interesting. All right, so let's see. Whichever are brightest. Dude, that's a slippery slope, because I got the Aguilar pickup on there, and then I have the Audaire preamp. So that thing is bright. Like, I don't know. I don't know that I want to make the brightest thing out there, because I won't be able to tame it. I also don't really know how they rock. I've been interested in playing them. I got a few sets. So I think I'm gonna chill out on the Fusion wounds. I think I'm gonna save them for something down the road. And I know how those sound, because I got them on I think I put them on Goldie. So I know how those sounds. Power wounds, I don't know how they sound. Let's see. SIT String Company power wound bass strings have been the most popular and versatile round wound bass strings for several decades. Okay. Each string is precision wound on extreme power using exclusive SIT level wrap formula, with materials comprised of an 8% nickel-plated cover wrap over the steel hex core. The result is a warm and punchy tone that delivers a powerful low end. So this would be great on a P bass. That's what I feel like. So let's sit that down. Let's see what the Foundations is talking about. Let's see. Foundations bass strings are brighter and more flexible than any other bass string. Start building the foundations of your sound with strings inside this package. Well, that's foreboding. I like that. Let's go with that. I'm going to do that. Throw those Foundations on. I played a sub and guitar tune with flats. It's a good time. It's a good time? Really? Doggone it. Why y'all do this to me, man? Let's see. The last ones had green box, so that's what I go with. Or some of those coated strings. I don't actually have. That's a lie. I got some purple ones over there. Maybe next time. I'm actually trying to play with this one tomorrow at a gig. So, who knows? Let's see. I've only played short scales so far. My knowledge of strings is limited, like short scales. Okay, it's fair. Man, I'm about to get in here and see what this thing do. I feel like this is gonna be a good time. Yeah, I feel like this is gonna be a good time. We're gonna see the. How do you open this blasted thing? I'll go from the other side. Then it's gonna be like that. Ooh, I like that. Okay. So they got them in packages so that the goodness doesn't seep out. I like that. That's nice. And you got them first and third, second and fourth, so you can't confuse them. Nice. Let's get down on the get down. Let's go. So yeah, well, maybe I should do another thing about how it sounds, and so we all know where we're starting at. So let's attempt that. Let me get my feet together again. And this is completely flat. Let's add a little bit of bass, a little bit of treble. Let's take down the high mid. Add some funk to it. Oh man. Yeah. It's just a good time. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's do that. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead. Yeah. So in this, the problem isn't the fact that they still sound great. The problem is they actually have rust deposits all over the strings. That's what the problem is. Can't hear it. Doesn't really matter. But it's kind of gross. So I'm gonna go ahead and swap these bad boys out and stuff, and then swap in these foundations, and we're gonna see how it actually rocks. I got it on mute right now, so there's that. And while I'm getting this out the way, I will go ahead and check out what y'all got to say. Oh, your boy got bars out here in these streets. Bars. Let's see. Where we at? Where we at? I put flats on one of my Music Man 5s. It's a fretless version too. Sounded huge. Fretless Music Man 5. I guess that is a thing. It's a thing, but I don't know that I've ever. I don't know that I've ever. If I had any fret, that might be the next thing I do. Pick me up a solid fretless bass. I think that might be the next thing I rock with. I've only played maybe 2 fretless basses in my lifetime. One of which was a Sire V5 that I fell in love with. Video did pretty good on YouTube, and it was great. So if I ever got a fretless bass, it'll probably be a 5-string version, and then that V5. Like, it was good. It was good. I was very impressed by how it actually looked and stuff, and how it sounded. The grooves on it, it forced me to think in ways that I didn't normally think of. And sometimes that's what you need as a bass player. Get yourself out of the comfort zone and do stuff you wouldn't normally do. So yeah, these are the SIT Foundations, 45 to 105. And this is 2nd and 4th. And they're calling 4th 105. Okay. All right. Let's get in here and do this joint. All right. But yeah, man, I do want to ask y'all, what basses are y'all looking forward to playing in this new year? Y'all put that in the chat. I'm actually looking forward to seeing if I can get a hold of one of those new Harley Benton basses. I actually made my best and worst basses of 2022 video, and they look the part. I've heard Lobster actually play it, and I know eventually I'm gonna get my hands on it. I have an offering of it that's back here. Oh, wait, can't see it. It's right there. And I've had to record that video like 5 times because I geeked out way too much. So there may be a compilation of nasty grooves that I chop those videos into and stuff, and just add drums to them because it was unprofessional, really. That's what it really boils down to. It's kind of one of those things where I'm not proud of myself, but I'm also proud of myself. Like, Alan, you shouldn't do this. But also, thank you, may I have another? All right, let's see what y'all talking about. Let me put this through here. Change the strings up. Oh, like butter. Like butter. Okay, let's go to the next person. Let's see. Is that brand on the pricey? I think it's reasonably priced for a bass string. If you're a guitar player, everything that's a bass string related is pricey. So it'll probably be coming in around 25, 26 or so, which is kind of middle ground, I think. And to me, anything that's not Elixir prices is affordable to me. Now, granted, Elixir strings last forever, but you know, like I've had a bass, the Ibanez 506, and I had Elixir strings on that bad boy for probably like 9 months. And that was a 6 string bass. So them strings cost me like probably $57, $58 or so, which is extremely pricey, except that in that same time, I would also be paying that in spades for some Ernie Ball music, like some Ernie Ball um regular slinky strings, because they're like what, $18, but they go out and get dead at like a month and a half. So you end up buying 4 boxes of Ernie Ball strings, and it ends up being cheaper to buy the expensive elixirs and then just have them forever until they get ridiculously dead, and then swap them out for more elixirs until they get ridiculously dead. So that's what I did on my Ibanez. And the Ibanez was the only bass I was playing with at the time. It was the only, I guess, bass that I felt comfortable that I could take anywhere and get down with without any problems or anything like that. So that's what I did. I forgot to save that groove. Thank you very much. Let's mute that. Let's go back. Just in case I do another. Oh, I love music. All right. Let's see. Oh, I forgot to. Gotta do this. Oh, pricey size strings. Okay. That doesn't sound too bad for your whole strings. Okay. I dig that. But I know you said that, Rusty. Yep. Always enjoyed. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate it. Let's see. Yo, Bully, I have a Harley Benton MK5, and I don't like the string spacing on the neck, too narrow. Can you tell me if I can remedy this by swapping out the bridge, or am I stuck? You don't like the string spacing on the neck, too narrow. Okay. Can you tell me if I can remedy this by swapping out the bridge, or am I stuck? You definitely can swap out the bridge, and that may remedy your problem. Just don't go too big. Like, don't go. You want to actually check how large your fretboard is, and then govern yourself accordingly. So, key example for this bass. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to swap the pickup for a 4 string. The Aguilar pickup spaces out perfectly well. So it was just a 1-to-1 swap in. Everything lines up. Everything's good to go. You know what I'm saying? And then if you go to your 5 string, which I also have right there, the pickup itself is wider than the normal spacing. And you have 2 options. You can go 18 millimeter, and it'll probably be spot on for what you want. You know what I'm saying? Give you just a little bit more space between strings. But I went 19 millimeter, like full MTD situation. And that's not a problem because it lines up still. The problem comes in that if you bend your strings, you'll fall off the fretboard. Like once you get past the 12th fret, if you bend your strings and you don't bend them in the correct direction, which is towards the center of the fretboard, you'll fall off the fretboard. It'll do this weird metallic banging sound. And that may be a groove you want to add. That may be something you want to do. But for me, whenever I was getting down doing a solo, that is not something I wanted to hear. It threw me completely out of my happy place the first time it happened. Second time, I already knew it was going to happen. So I just made it a part of the groove. And that was a part of my solo. Like I just kept doing it over and over until it was cool. Oh, you gonna be nasty. Whew. Almost there, baby. Almost there. So yeah. Let's see. I'm getting an M7. Ooh, I'm getting an M7. It's gonna happen. Okay. Mm-hmm. You like options. I like your style. For the people that own M7s, the biggest gripe that I see, and I'm not saying don't do it. What I'm saying is the biggest gripe that I have ran into from people that own M7s, there's so many options available to you with the M7. And this is a Sire M7 for those that don't know. There's so many options available that you dialing in your tone at like a live gig, like a live situation, it's almost like if you had to completely swap your configuration, if you needed like I need a series, I want a tone that has a like a J on the front, and I need a humbucker on the back. I also want that humbucker in parallel. Then you got to dial in your tone. I need boost on bass. I need low mid to be boosted just a little bit. I need high mid to be cut. I need treble to be boosted just a little bit. And I need it to favor the back pickup. All that stuff has to happen on the fly for every single song that you play. Can you do it? Yes. Can you have it set up to where you just flipping a switch and getting that nasty tone that you want? Yeah. But it takes a while for you to get to that phase where you learn your bass and you're that good doing it on the fly. Most people get upset about it, and then they just turn it to passive mode and just run it just like a normal volume blend tone. Most people. That's the key thing that I keep hearing whenever I talk to an M7 player. And also, if you get an M7 and it's a 4-string, why? Why? Just get a 5-string, dude. Get a 6-string, dude. Don't play out here. Don't care if you're a 4-string bass player. If you get an M7, you've already made yourself the Corvette guy. Don't get a 72 Corvette. Get the good one. I only say that because of the oil crisis. Nothing against the design of the Corvette or any muscle car. Do I stand behind that statement? I think I stand behind that. No, because the crisis happened in 71, 73, and then they started choking back stuff because of gas. So the muscle car era ended in 72. So the 73 Corvette is the one that's Pucci's, 100 horsepower or whatever. It was pretty good. All right, that's good enough. Let's get in this thing. That's how you do it. All right, let's see. Let's go flat, see where we're at, and then we can add some stank. God. Let's see. Let's go over to you. Yeah. And then let's go. Because I do want to freak this later. But let's get this thing started. Let's go. Let's see. What y'all been talking about? Because this is about to get nasty. It's about to get nasty. Let's see. Not necessarily a 2023 release, but I want a Sire P5. Very strong. Very strong. Limiter. Very strong. Very strong. This year I'm playing a 1980s Ibanez Roadstar. Nice. I got one of those. Not 5, but it's right there in the center. That's my baby. My Steinberger Spirit 5. They're lightweight, so I'm playing them because I have hernia surgery. Okay, I get that. I get it. I want to try playing full scale, but I love the look and sound of a P bass. Nice. Scared to buy one, but shy. I've only been playing 6 months, so embarrassed to go to the store and play one. Then go to an amp that has a headphone jack, plug your headphones in, and go hammer time. Make sure you turn your back to the store, and then just focus on what you hear in your headphones. That's a hack. Only play in an amp that has a headphone jack, and then bring your headphones. Yeah. That's how you get past that. Let's see. At our store, which is brick and mortar, it looks for bass strings like 45 to 60 set. Yep. Sounds about right. By the way, it's Ellie tried to write it shorter when I'm making it. Eli. Oh, sorry. Thanks, man. I appreciate you, guys. I enjoy your videos. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you being here. Let's see. Is your signature bass available in the bass store at any bass store online? Yeah. Go to archetypeguitars.com. I believe it's there to make. I'm actually waiting for, he had to have surgery, so I'm actually kind of waiting for his full recovery so we can go ahead and look towards that 6-string BTK bass. Like a 6-string Aguilar soap bar situation. Coming for you, Dingwall. Coming for you. Yeah, boy. So yeah, let's see. So much for me to own a Fender American Professional 2 Precision this year. Very solid. Very solid choice. You made the right choice. Okay. Dude, new strings are the best. The new strings sound awesome. Gotta love that new string groove. Yes, sir. What preamp is that? This is an Audaire preamp, and everything was set flat, so it only gets spicier. Just give me a second. We'll get there. Man, brother, got switch. Yeah, boy. Let's see. I love the 5-string BTK 5-string bass. Which one? I got 2. I got Goldie, and then I got Mabel. Mabel is the blue one that's back there, right here, and then Goldie is the other one that's right there. Which one is your favorite? What strings do you put on them? Right now, they have one of them has MJCs, and then the other one has Fusion Wound. Goldie actually has the Fusion Wound joints, and then MJCs aren't available anymore. The owner, CEO, passed away, so the company kind of dispersed. So had to switch over to like string companies I rock with, and got a plug from them, MJC, to tell me to go and try to talk to SIT, and I did. It's been great. You hear it. It's nice. So let's hop into another groove that I'm making up on the spot, and we'll see how this thing transpires. Okay, now if I was disgusting, what would I do? Gets grosser. Let's go with that again. Let's see. Let's change it up. Let's add a little bass. Let's add a little treble. Let's add a little low mid. Let's take out a little high mid for the cliff, if you will. Let's see. Cut and print. Phenomenal. Love it. Love it. Got two grooves, one before the strings and then one after. And it's a good time. I'm playing this in church and I'm bringing this pedal. This has been a successful stream. All right. Let's see what y'all said. And I apologize for going in for a little bit, but once I add drums and possibly keys, it's gonna be real good. I'm gonna edit that tomorrow. Make sure I save this project. So y'all heard it live, naked, kinda, and bass hang 64. Yep, saved, done. Can close that out. Ooh, a nice little spicy groove. Okay, forgot about the other one. Let's see. Where we at? Oh, forgot I had the drink over here. All right. Let's see. Got to play a famous bass the other day. Kurt Smith, Tears for Fears is work from this. Oh, congratulations. That's nice. Do you have Foghorn Leghorn as your thumbnail? That's awesome. Let's see. I have a hard time passing them Goldie. Nothing like a gold bass. Okay. I dig that. Oh my God, that sounds like heaven. Got that money, Bob. Thank you. It's the strings, fellas. It's not me. It's foundations. It's foundations. SIT strings. Y'all go check them out. That was my promo. Oh man. Let's see. What are we talking about? King Reed. What strings you put on them? Okay. What preamp? Oh, you trying to build you a beast. I like your style. I'll give you the secret sauce. Give me 1 second. Let's see. So both my basses have Seymour Duncan pickups. The original BTK5 has a 5-string P pickup in its original position where it's supposed to be, and also has a Seymour Duncan Music Man pickup in its original position where it's supposed to be. It just so happens that it works out in proximity to each other, so they don't really have a problem getting down. The beautiful thing about the original BTK5 bass is because they're in their original positions, they give you two basses off dump. A P bass, I could turn off and select the P bass song, and I got that sound, and they're all quarter pounders. So I have that P bass sound boosted by the preamp that I'm gonna get into in a second. And then if I need like a bitey edge, kind of like this type of deal that I just strung up, I have that at my disposal exclusively. Now I've done some modifications to it where I have a situation where I can go parallel mode on the Music Man pickup. I can go single coil, which is the back coil, which effectively turns it into a PJ situation. Or I can go series mode, which is kind of a louder, different type of spice type of deal. It has a 4-band EQ on it, and it's an Audaire preamp. Right, I added in the switch for more versatility on the fly. I can do between two different songs. I can do two different type of grooves. So like I can go, I can put it between both pickups, and then, well, I have the 3 different functionalities on the Music Man side, right? So I can roll to the back and have 3 different settings for it. If I just want to run one Jocko style situation where I take out all of the like the low and the treble and just run with the mids in a type of deal, like a mid heavy type of deal, and just run it like that, I can do that. And then if I bring all that stuff back in, then it's just a single coil pickup just on the back. I switch it down, now it's parallel, and I switch it up, and now it's series. So that's 3 different basses right there just for that. Aside from, like, it's just versatility is what I was looking for. I need something I know for sure is going to work and it's going to be killer. And also I wanted it to be gaudy. So if you shine a line on it, it's got big sparkle paint on it. It's big and pretty like me. And yeah. Yeah, man. This is everything. I got the star inlays a la Bootsy Collins because he's my favorite bass player ever, period. Don't at me. Hip shot tuners, hip shot bridge. Here's that setup. Volume blend, treble, high mid, low mid, bass, and then the 3-way switch in the middle. It's an 18-volt system. Has the pickup cover that match everything. 18-volt system. Got the sparkle paint throughout that bad boy. Pops. Has a Jatoba and walnut as a neck. That's the ultralight toners in the back. That's everything. That's the secret sauce. That's the secret sauce. And ebony fretboard, stainless steel frets. It's a slap god. Yeah. I'm sorry I woke you up just now. You was chilling. I'm sorry. You good? Okay. I just want to make sure you're okay. Y'all good? Ladies? I love you. Yeah. Secret sauce. Let's see. Both sound nice when I'm going with Goldie. That's fair. Bully jamming out. This late surprise wife still ain't told you to put your headphones on. She don't care, and she's on the other side of the house. So that's always a plus. If you have a music room, don't put it right next to your baby. Also, I'm doing 2 things. So you're hearing sound from the microphone, and you're also hearing sound from the interface. So I have the amp going to the interface. So you're hearing both of those signals. So it sounds louder to you than it does to me because I have the amp here for reference, but it's not turned up. It's probably on like 1. It's just enough for me to feel nasty, feel the groove, and I'm cool like that. I got my door closed. Wife's on the other side with the fan on and like sleep noise music, whatever, lo-fi jams. She's a lo-fi girl. She can't hear me. So yeah, get you one of them. pickups fire. Appreciate it. Yes, sir. It's funky. Dope. You should have why and go full bootsy. I did. Yes, I did. You did the design on the Marcus Miller P base. If you did, it looks really good. Yes, I did. It was actually Anime. That was the template. Anime was the template for my bass because I loved how that felt, and I didn't play any other bass for probably 2 years when I got that one. So if you hold them, they both feel exactly the same. The only difference is Anime has a lacquer fretboard. No, she has a lacquered neck. And then I didn't want that. I wanted a more kind of like Ibanez feel. So I went with a natural wood gun stock type of deal on mine. So that's the difference. Yes, Foghorn Leghorn with an upright bass. Yes. Let's see. Ellie. Sorry. All I'm checking out fluids and function. I need to sleep. Thanks for the chat, Jabs. Appreciate you dropping in. I watched Lobster's video on the bass. Good stuff. Oh, yeah. I need to send him Goldie. So he can get his so he can tell me his opinion on that one. Or whenever this NAMM show comes through, I might bring Goldie with me. Who knows? I don't know what I'm gonna do. But it needs to happen. He needs to play it so he can have that on there. I thought I was the only one who talked sweet to my basses. No, listen, you treat your girls right, you making them some, you know what I'm saying? Clean them up, dress them out, because they the showcase. You know what I'm saying? You out here doing the nastiness. This is your girl. Let me tell you something. And this is going to be a hot take, and I may get flagged for this, but let me tell you something. This is a hot take, and I apologize, Mama, if you watch it. I'm going to say it, though. I can grab this bass's body, finger, slap, grab that neck, slide down, and it never does anything I don't want it to do. It's a bad woman. She nasty too. I'm gonna chop that piece, and that's gonna be a post. Anyway, thank y'all for watching. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and dip out of here. I gotta go work in the morning. It's 11:30. Well, I'm on here way longer than I wanted to be. But thank y'all for watching. And I'm gonna try to do this again next week. So y'all join me. I'll send out a what do you call it? I'll send out a post saying what time the bass aim is gonna be. So catch me in the next one. I'll probably be doing something similar, or maybe creating something, or kind of going over techniques or whatever y'all want to talk about. So till then, I've been Alan Brown, aka Bully the Kid. Y'all be easy. I'm getting some. My mom's gonna kill